Break, come back. We'll have your starting lineups and the first pitch of tonight's contest right here on Oneida Indians Live. And back here on Oneida Indians Live, we will be entering the top half of the first inning here momentarily as we'll take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First, for Sunbright, and we apologize for any of our people down in Sunbright watching here this evening. I do not have first names for everyone, so all we have are first initials and the last name, so I do apologize for that. Behind the plate will be leading it off, number 12. That's A. Morgan. In right field will be number 5, B. Nichols. Batting third, the pitcher, number 23, B. Moss. Well, let's see here. I think they have a slight mishap in their lineup. I'm guessing. Okay, there we go. I apologize. Let's go back to that. I apologize. Batting first will be the second baseman, number 12, A. Morgan. They have done it instead of by numbers on the position. They've actually wrote them out. Batting second, right fielder, number 5, E. Nichols. Batting third, the pitcher, number 23, B. Moss. Batting fourth will be first baseman, number 10, S. Jones. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 1, M. Smith. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 15, A. Coleman. Batting 7th, the shortstop, number 7, A. Buchanan. Batting 8th, the designated player, number 17, A. Van. And batting 9th, the catcher, number 34, M. Petrie. The flex here this afternoon will be the left fielder, number 11, K. Clark. And now the starting lineup for the Oneida Lady Indians coming into tonight's game once again with a 4-8 record overall. Batting first will be the first baseman, number 11, Praley Welch. Batting second, the shortstop, number 2, Melanie Lee. Batting third, pitcher, number 10, Kennedy Shoemaker. Batting fourth, cleanup spot, the catcher, number 20, Shayla Shoemaker. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, Lauren Stevens. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 19, Mallory Sieber. Batting seventh, designated player, number 6, Jolie Duncan. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 9, Ashlyn Cotton. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 22, Shiloh Shoemaker. The flex this evening is number 18. And I'm trying to find the name on that. The name's scribbled pretty roughly. I apologize. We'll get to that, though, as the first batter of the game comes up to the plate for Sunbright. That's the second baseman, number 12, Morgan. First pitch from Shoemaker. Finds the inside corner for strike one, and we are underway. Oneida victorious earlier this season against Sunbright, as that one's cut on and missed strike two. Quickly, Shoemaker works ahead 0-2. This one misses for a ball, counts 1-2. As I bring in our color commentator, Riley Laxton. Riley, we've seen the softball team this year as this one's low, ball two, count now even at 2-2. We've seen the softball team a couple times this year. When they look really, or when they're on, they're really good. But when they're off, everything sort of seems to snowball against them.
Yeah, absolutely. When they're on, like you said earlier, and then when they're off for basically the entire game. It's like when they get down, they just can't find a way to work themselves back into the game, especially when it's like they have big innings against them and they just struggle to end that sort of hitting streak by opposing teams. But when the tides are turned and we're on hitting streaks and we can get into the pitcher, we play really good. We have a really whole team when it's like that.
Just like we saw right there, Kennedy Shoemaker was able to get ahead 0-2, but then had to ended up going with 4 straight balls for the walk. Now the second batter of the inning for the Lady Tigers, number 5, Nichols, comes up and lets the sacrifice bunt down. So it puts a runner at second now with 1 away. Third batter of the inning, number 23, Moss, comes to the plate. First pitch, misses, ball 1. Remember seeing this young lady last year, I believe, for Sunbright as well. This one misses in, ball 2. Lady Indians once again looking for win number 5 on the season. Shoemaker misses outside, ball 3. Now count quickly, now 3-0. We'll try to keep you updated as well on some other things going on around Oneida schools here as the day goes on, as this ball's going to get down in the dirt away. And Moss, very smart on the 4-pitch walk. She never, ever hesitated, rounded first, went straight to second. And now, all of a sudden, you've got runners on in scoring position with just 1 down. A brilliant move there by Moss. Brings up the first baseman, Jones, who misses ball 1. This one's going to get past. And now, all of a sudden, we've got a pickle, but Oneida not going to attempt it. Kennedy's pitch misses for a ball, counts 1-0.
Sunbright starting on aggressive on the base pass right now.
That young lady over at second has pretty good IQ when it comes to softball. Miss Moss there. She when she sees an open bag and she's got an opportunity to take it, I promise you, she's going to take the 60 feet. That one's in there for a strike. I'll count. Goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Runners on in scoring position. The pitch swung on. It's a blooper, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Throw to third, not in time. It's going to get away. And all of a sudden, Sunbright's going to jump up 2-0 here early. Two nothing. The pitch from Shoemaker in there for a strike to the center fielder Smith. Number 1 for Sunbright as they hold a 2-0 lead early. Kennedy gets the sign, kicks, delivers. Loading in the dirt, ball 1. Throw down to third. Is going to hold the runner off from the attempted steal. She'll trot back to second. This one's in the dirt, ball 2, and now this one's going to get past Shayla Shoemaker. And the runner will advance to third. So now another runner on the verge of scoring if Oneida cannot stop the bleeding here early. 2-0 pitch. Hits outside corner, strike 1. Counts 2-1. Shoemaker will toe the rubber. Winds, fires. Inside ball 3. Jones right now being very patient at the plate, looking for her pitch. 3-1 count. Riley, if I'm close, I'm swinging.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she does. This one misses, and actually that's strike 3. I apologize. That's 2 away.
In a situation like that with only 1 out and a runner on third, why not take your chances and swing at a pitch?
So 2 down now. And Coleman, I apologize, that's Buchanan. No, number 15. Yes, that's Coleman coming to the plate. Takes a first pitch ball. Coleman digs in, the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Strike 1, count evens out 1-1. Baseball in action tonight. They're down at Coalfield. And soccer at home, they're just now getting started as well. They're hosting the Mavericks of Anderson County. Pitch misses for a ball, counts 2-1. We'll try to keep you updated on those scores as well. And apologize earlier on, we did not have or could not see the name on that roster. That was Caitlin Jackson out in right field.
I do believe it is a 1-2 count.
Swung on, fouled off. Counts now 1-2, or stays 1-2.
I do believe he did call that first pitch a strike.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Shoemaker looking to minimize the damage right now with a strike. The pitch. That one's in there. Should be strike 3, and that is it. That ends the inning, but Sunbright gets on the board early. 2 runs come across the plate. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. 2-0, Sunbright leading here on Oneida Indians Live. Bottom half of the first inning is on its way, and we'll give you an update from Coalfield. Already a scoring frenzy down there for the OHS baseball team and their game against the Yellow Jackets. Top half of the second inning, Oneida coming back up to the plate. It's 6-3 in favor of Coalfield. 9 runs crossed the plate in the first inning. They were already in one of those marathon games earlier this week as they traveled over to Gatlinburg-Pittman. I believe that was on Tuesday night. A 21-19 affair. Now, couple that 40 runs up with the 24 runs that were scored in the girls' softball game at Pigeon Forge that night. Do that math. 64 runs between the two games that night. Just unbelievable. I wouldn't know where to even start.
Yeah, I'm glad you did the calculations on that because it would have taken me a couple minutes. You do not want to ask me to do math.
Oh, forget that. I don't even want to think about trying to do the stats for those games. And I'm a statistician. I love stuff like that. But that right there, oh, my gosh. I'm just expecting the headache to hit me right there.
Where does that win at GP put the baseball team in the district standings?
Should be right at 5-5, I believe. We'll have to go back and double check on that. They're 9-8 on the season overall.
As Presley Welch will come to the plate.
Presley steps in. Young lady's had a pretty solid season this year. First pitch she'll take for a ball. The lone senior on this team for the Lady Indians this year. We'll dig in from the left-handed batter's box. Presley stands in, takes the first pitch, or takes the second pitch. This is a blooper over the shortstop's head. It's going to be a base hit. Presley Welch getting things started for the Lady Indians. Puts a runner on first, nobody down, and to the plate for the Lady Indians will be number 2. That's Melanie Lee. Melanie, shortstop today for the Lady Indians. Looks, squares up to bunt, pulls back. As Presley Welch is going to slide into second safely. Steals second. Saw no strike indication from the umpire behind the plate, so we'll consider it a ball. Counts 1-0. Only one umpire here this evening for this high school contest, as a lot of games going on around the area. This one misses ball 2, counts now 2-0. We've also got Oneida Middle School over here to our left, taking on Sunbright as well. We've got wee ball going on over to our right, just beyond right field. Ball in there for a strike, counts now 2-1. We've got Little League Baseball playing behind us. And then off to the left, out past left field, we've got AYSO soccer going on up here. It is a crazy day at Jackie Lay Sports Complex this afternoon. This pitch, low ball 3, counts now 3-1 to Lee. Apologize, there's no outs there. I had 2 outs up there. We didn't get that reset. That's a my bad, folks. The pitch, that one's in there for a strike. Count now goes full. This young lady's got some good speed to her pitches.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. She's looking like she has some good control, too. She's only had a couple pitches go for pass balls or a wild pitch.
I'm wondering if this is the same young lady that we saw last year down there. So misses outside ball 4, count, or now that's going to be a walk, and now we will see runners at first and second.
A really good start so far today for the Indians.
2 on, nobody down, and to the plate comes Kennedy Shoemaker. See if she can help out her own cause. Kennedy will dig in. If this is the same young lady, I'm pretty sure she's just a true freshman. I think she was playing last year up as an 8th grader. Fouled off, counts 0-1.
Kennedy starting aggressive.
Oh.
Sees first pitch and swings.
If it's in the wheelhouse, I think Kennedy's got a green light. Good contact hitter. And she gets one in a gap. She's got decent speed. She can get around and get an extra base off of it. If you get anything into a gap, Praley Welch is scoring easily. Ooh, strike 2 called. Quickly now, Kennedy going to have to battle back from an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Moss. Swung on, right back up to her. They'll go to third and get the force out. It is a 1-5 fielder's choice. Puts one away. And we're right back to where we started, but with one down.
Would you do the same thing if you're in that situation?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to get the lead runner if at all possible. Absolutely, I am. It didn't look like the up the middle was going to be an opportunity for a double play, so if you have the chance to get that lead runner, you absolutely take that opportunity. First pitch to Shayla Shoemaker hits the outside corner, strike 1. No balls and a strike. As Shayla, with one swing, can do some damage. Infield or outfield playing in. Strike 2 called. And quickly now, Shayla falls behind 0-2. She goes over. You saw her grab that rosin bag. She's trying to get a little extra grip on it. Look for something moving here with this pitch. Slowed it down, popped it up. And that's down. That's going to be a fair ball. Play at third. Is she there? And yes, she did get her at third. So 2 away now. Still runners at first and second. It's actually going to go down as a 2-5, or actually a 2-6 fielder's choice, as she was covering over at third. But still 2 away, 2 on. And now Lauren Stevens is going to step to the plate. Wind blowing slightly out towards left. First pitch. Low and inside, ball 1.
The sun is already playing an early factor.
Oh, it's going, and it will this time of year. It will absolutely to any of those fielders. 1-0. Swung on, fouled off. Count evens up at 1 apiece as she foul tips that one back into the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a courtesy running situation, as the right fielder, Caitlin Jackson, will come in to run for the catcher. The pitch low and in the dirt, ball 2, as both Lady Indians advance 60 feet.
Finally, we are out of runners on second and first. We're in a new situation.
So now a base hit here by Lauren Stevens could score 2. Swung on, dribbler to the right side. It's going to be picked up foul. And the count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stevens got a trigger on that a little bit quicker. She gets some contact there and finds something through a gap. She could tie this ball game up with 1 swing. Moss finds her sign. The pitch, that's going to plunk her. That's going to put the bags packed full of Lady Indians. And now, coming up to the plate is center fielder number 19, Mallory Sieber. Sieber with an opportunity here. Lady Indians looking to cut into this lead. First pitch to Sieber. Cut on and missed, strike 1. Moss, once again, great speed out in the circle. Location has been here and there. That one paints the outside corner for strike 2. Now Sieber falls behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, bags full for the Lady Indians. Can they make it hurt? The pitch, low ball 1. Good waist pitch there from Moss. She gets the signal from the dugout. Checks her armband, the 1-2. Well outside, 2-2. Moss. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Low ball 3, count's going to go full. Lady Indians should be moving on the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, and it's full. Moss kicks, delivers. Swung on, fouled off. We'll do it again. The Indians go scoreless in the top half of the second inning. Coalfield has added 2 more runs. It's already 8-3 now in that one. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and the Lady Indians will leave them full. We head to the second inning. It's 2-0 in favor of Sunbright. Top half of the second coming up here on Oneida Indians Live. Top half of the second inning as the Lady Indians and the Lady Tigers of Sunbright do battle here up at Jack E. Lay Sports Complex here in Bear Creek at Oneida. Lady Indians taking the field after going down threatening in the bottom half of the first inning. They strand the bags full before going down on strikes to end the frame. As Riley now, Sunbright's going to bring the 7, 8, 9 hitters up here in the bottom half of the second inning, already making it all the way through the lineup here in the first 2 frames.
Yeah, our pitching just struggled last inning just to keep ahead in the count.
Kennedy started off strong, got that 0-2 count right off the bat, and then had 4 straight pitches for a walk. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to really find her location back after that. Battled through and got out of the inning with just 2 runs as this one's fouled off, counts 0-1. Once she finds a groove, though, she's very consistent. That's a nice pitch for strike 2 as that one's cut on and missed.
Right, and if we can lock it down on the defensive side, I think we'll be fine, because the only reason they scored 2 runs was because of a fielding miscommunication.
A little miscommunication. The 0-2, high and tight, ball 1. Now I feel protected. Chris Russell's come up here. Now I feel safe.
Either that or he's up here to pick on us.
Pick on us, pick on you.
Oh, definitely me.
Yeah, you.
As he's chowing down on his hot dog.
Don't out the man. 2-2 pitch.
Don't you got people to protect?
He'll tell you that he had to come up here to protect you. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kennedy looks in for the sign, the delivery of the payoff pitch. Just like in inning number 1, she got the first 2 strikes and then 3 or 4 straight balls. Sends a runner down to first. That was Buchanan leading off the inning with the walk for Sunbright. Now first pitch in there for a strike to throw down to second, not in time. Stealing second is Buchanan. As now at the plate is the designated player number 17, Van. Shoemaker looks in the 0-1. Misses for ball one. Throw down to third. Not in time. She's in safely. Count evens at one apiece, and now there's a runner at third.
Sunbright starting out very aggressive on the base pass.
They're going to take every base that they're going to get the opportunity at. This one misses for a ball. Counts down 2-1.
Runner on third tries to play a cat and mouse game with Shayla.
Oneida due back for action here tomorrow afternoon against Eagleton for a doubleheader in district play. This one hits her. So now runners at first and third with nobody down. Of course, that is going to be pending weather conditions tomorrow. Unfortunately, rain in the forecast for here for tomorrow.
We can't escape it.
We can't. We get one or two really pretty days like today, 82 degrees out there right now. It's beautiful.
Then it'll rain and drop it back down to the 50s again.
First pitch in there for a strike to the catcher, number 34, Petrie.
But I guess it's just that time of the year.
It is. The 0-1. Swung on. Cue shot. That's caught. Welch just needs to tag first, and she does. It's a double play. 3 unassisted on the double play. Puts 2 away. Great job by Praley Welch of getting 2 with the snag and tag.
And she looked back to the runner on third to make sure she didn't advance when she went to go tag the bag, too.
Lineup rolls over. We go back to the top half of the lineup. Second baseman number 12, Morgan, to the plate. Led this ball game off with a walk. She takes first pitch for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Misses inside ball 2. Sunbright threatening here in the top half of the second. This one's low ball 3. Counts 3-0 as Oneida looks to get out of the inning unscathed.
If you're Kennedy right here, what do? Do you throw a waste pitch to
No.
go to the next batter?
No, I'm trying my best to get every strike that I can. It's low for ball 4. So now runner at first and third. Still 2 away. Nothing, no damage really done there. As now the right fielder Nichols comes to the plate. Looking for the little slap. Down to first. In time. She's out at first. The 1-3 put out will end the inning. Tigers strand 2 on. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. Sunbright still leads it 2-0 right here on Oneida Indians Live. Bottom half of the second inning, Sunbright leading it 2-0 here on Oneida Indians Live over the Oneida Lady Indians softball team. And due up for the Lady Indians, believe it's going to be Jolie Duncan. It is Jolie Duncan, Ashlyn Cotton, and Shiloh Shoemaker. Bo Kid, Riley Laxton here with the call this evening. Jolie Duncan going to step in as the designated player. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here for Oneida in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on the way from Moss. Misses high, ball 1. Again, the speed of Moss right now playing, or seemingly being the factor right now that the Lady Indians just can't catch up to.
No. We're swinging late on all of our pitches. She's got good speed and good movement on her pitches that we just can't catch up to and get some offense on the board.
Counts 1-1.
And I guarantee she feels confident in the circle coming out of a bases-loaded jam last inning.
Oh, guaranteed. Pitch hits the inside corner. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Moss gets her sign, winds and fires the 1-2. Well, high, ball 2, counts even now 2-2. Again, if you want your fair share of baseball, softball action here this afternoon, come on up to Jack E. Lay Sports Complex. You'll catch it at every level. This one swung on. It's a drop, strike 3. Duncan's going to get down to first, and she's safe. And now she's going to round first. She's actually going to go to second. Can she get into second? She is there at second. So a dropped strike 3 will result in Jolie Duncan making her way all the way around to second on the error. Great piece of base running by Jolie Duncan. Puts a runner on in scoring position. No one down. And now Ashlyn Cotton stepping to the plate. Cotton, the left fielder today. First pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. She'll dig back in as Duncan gets set at second. Moss, the 0-1. Cut on and missed, strike 2. Ashlyn took a nice hack at that one.
She wanted it. She was just a little late.
A little late, a little far underneath that one as well. Counts quickly 0-2. The pitch. Got her on the ankle. She gets up quickly, but all of a sudden an 0-2 count musters another Lady Indians runner on. So now runners at first and second with nobody down. That does put the force play into effect. But now Shiloh Shoemaker's going to come to the plate. Not sure if I'm not looking and asking Shiloh to lay down the sack bunt here.
Absolutely. We would love to move the runners over and try to stop ourselves from getting caught in this position like we did in the first inning.
First pitch misses, ball 1. Counts 1-0. Shoemaker digs in, the 1-0. Swung on, missed, strike 1, count evens at 1 apiece. Is Shiloh just missing on that one.
It's just a little late on it again.
Moss looks over for the sign. The 1-1. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2, counts now 1-2. With only one umpire, you have to remember that this is one of those things where you need to, if it's anywhere close, you're going to have to be cutting. 1-2 misses inside. Count evens up at 2-2. Moss really wanted that one.
And it was close.
It was very close. It's one of those that I'm not sure if I'm taking as a batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. She's hammering that outside corner, though. Strike 3 called. Shoemaker goes down on strikes for out number 1.
What a pretty pitch.
If it's anywhere close on that outside corner, the umpire's been given that outside corner most of the evening. You've got to make contact with that pitch. Lineup rolls over. Praley Welch comes to the plate. First pitch. Misses for a ball. 1 down, 2 on. Lady Indians looking to tie it up here. Bottom half of the second inning, they trail 2-0. Praley, again, the lone senior, digging in with a 1-0 count. The pitch. Hits the outside corner, strike one. Count evens at 1-1. Moss delivers. Outside corner, strike two. Counts 1-2, but Praley not afraid of a 2-strike count. I promise you that. Matter of fact, that's where she thrived most of the season last year. Strike three called, though. She's going to go down looking on the outside corner, and now 2 away. Lady Indians now, that's 3 batters that have went down looking on strikes.
I think we're just batting too passive right now. Almost being too patient.
Melanie Lee comes up. Strike called.
Again, that outside corner.
Moss with the 0-1. Swinging at her eyes there for strike two. And now Melanie falls behind 0-2. And Moss 1 strike away from getting out of another jam. The pitch. Comes up with the changeup. It's going to be fielded by the shortstop. That is Buchanan. She goes over, tags second. And the inning is over. The Lady Indians strand 2 on once again here in this inning. And we head to the top half of the third inning. It is 2-0 in favor of Sunbright here on Oneida Indians Live. Top half of the third inning, Lady Indians trailing 2-0 here to the Lady Tigers of Sunbright. As new pitcher coming into the ball game is going to be the designated player Jolie Duncan. Moving out to second will be Kennedy Shoemaker, and out to right will be Shiloh Shoemaker. Leading it off for Sunbright will be the pitcher number 23, Moss. who has had a brilliant showing in the circle thus far in this one, takes the first pitch just a bit inside for ball one. This one misses for ball two, now counts 2-0. Duncan looks in for the sign, the 2-0. And the third time was a charm. Moss going to trot down to first as she's plunked. Runner at first. Cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 10, Jones, is going to come to the dish. First pitch, in there for a strike, throw down to second, not in time. Moss is going to steal second. This one's going to get by for a ball. And trotting down to third is going to be Moss as that ball gets past Shayla Shoemaker. Runner now at third. One count. The pitch from Duncan. Swung on, grounded off to the left side. Foul. Count now 1-2. Sunbright with a Lady Tiger just 60 feet away from scoring. The 1-2 from Duncan, swung on, lifted, and through the hole at the middle. Base hit. Run's going to come in to score, and it's 3-0 in favor of Sunbright on the RBI single from Jones. Center fielder number 1, Smith, going to come to the plate now. First pitch, high ball 1. Throw down to second, not in time. Stealing second will be Jones. The 1-0. In there for a strike, count evens up 1-1. Three nothing. Sunbright leading it here, top half of the third inning. The pitch from Duncan inside, just missed her, and the count's now 2-1. In there for a strike. Counts now evened up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Update from Coalfield. The Indians baseball team taking on the Yellow Jackets. Coalfield leading it bottom half of the third inning, 12-3. As this one is going to hit the base, or hit the batter, Smith, and now puts a runner on first and second with nobody down. Third baseman number 15, Coleman, coming to the plate. Coleman going to dig in. Duncan's going to look in for the sign. Gets what she wants. First pitch. Misses low ball 1. Two on, nobody down. Coleman digs in. 1-0 pitch. Misses inside 2-0. Pitch misses for a ball. Counts now 3-0, and both base runners going to advance 60 feet. 3-0 count, and now Sunbright threatening once again. Duncan looking to find the strike zone, the 3-0 pitch. High ball 4, and now the bags are full of Tigers. And Buchanan coming to the plate. She could do some big-time damage here for Sunbright with a base hit. This one's well high and away, but Shoemaker's going to get back to it. Counts 1-0. Duncan toes the rubber. 1-0 pitch. In there, strike 1 on the inside corner. If you're the Lady Indians right now, you're looking for outs. You're looking to try to cut that run off at the plate. The 1-1 on the way. Hit the back of her foot, and that's going to be a hit by pitch, and that's going to bring another run in. It's 4-0 now in favor of Sunbright. Buchanan now to the plate. Or I'm sorry, that is Van. I apologize. Designated player number 17, Van, to the plate. First pitch. High ball 1. Lady Indians trailing 4-0. Sunbright still threatening here in the top half of the third.
Just seems like we can't stay ahead in the count right now.
Yeah, right now that's what's plaguing Oneida is these free base runners. This one's on for a strike, counts even at 1 apiece. And for Oneida, what's also plaguing them is that they've gotten runners on, but they've stranded 5 now in 2 innings. The 1-1 in there, strike 2. Duncan gets ahead 1-2. Jolie's 1-2. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, 1 away. Duncan with her first strikeout of the ball game. Leaves the base runners still on. They are packed full of Tigers. 1 away. And now the bottom of the lineup coming up. It's the catcher, number 34, Petrie. Duncan's first pitch swung on. It was lifted into left field and snagged for out number 2. Nice grab out in left by Ashlyn Cotton.
She just got an early jump on that ball and put herself in the best position to make the play, and she did.
Holds all the runners. The lineup rolls over. Second baseman number 12, Morgan, now coming to the dish. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Morgan walked both times thus far in this one. The 1-0. In there, strike 1, count evens at 1-1. Can Duncan get out of this inning with just minimal damage and only 1 run coming across? 1-1 pitch. High ball 2. Two balls and a strike. 2 down. Out anywhere on the infield for the Lady Indians. Misses outside ball 3, and the count goes to 3-1. Now, if you're Duncan, you just have to hammer the strike zone.
Yep. Absolutely. Try to get yourself out of this inning without any more damage, like you said earlier.
The 3-1 misses inside ball 4. Run's going to come in to score. Didn't need to slide on that one, but it's 5-0 in favor of the Sunbright Lady Tigers. Right fielder number 5, Nichols, now coming to the plate. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Time going to be called. And assistant Jeremy Shoemaker going to go out and speak with the ladies on the infield. Right now, I think if you're Coach Shoemaker, I think you're just going out there to try to calm them down, tell them, hey, we've got to work out of this jam. We've been in this jam majority of the day. Now it's just going down, finding that little bit of grit, and getting this out. Again, the ladies trailing 5-0, top half of the third inning. Nichols digs in. First pitch from Duncan, misses low ball 1.
That was a strike.
Oh, called that a strike. I apologize. The 0-1. There's a strike on the outside corner, and now quickly Nichols falls behind 0-2, and now she switches it up.
Wow.
Little switch hitter. She's got the slap to work with, and now she'll turn it around. The 0-2 misses high, counts 1-2. Seen that a few times. Seen that actually more often than what you would probably expect.
I've seen switch hitters before, but I've never seen one switch
Middle of the at-bat?
middle of the at-bat.
Oh, I've seen that a few times. This one misses in, ball 2, count evens up 2-2. It almost throws the pitcher off because you've been working a certain corner, and now all of a sudden you got to turn it around and try to work the opposite corner, and you struggle to find it. The 2-2 swung on, grounded to the right side, foul, will stay at 2-2. Two pitch. In there, strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Sunbright strands the bags full, but a pair of runs will come across the board in the inning. We head to the the bottom half of the third inning. Indians trailing 5-0 here on Oneida Indians Live. Bottom half of the third inning, Lady Indians trailing at 5-0 here to the Lady Tigers of Sunbright. Leading it off here for Oneida will be the now second baseman, number 10, Kennedy Shoemaker. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Kennedy digs in. The pitch misses high, ball 2. Shoemaker 0 for 1 on the day. Two balls, no strikes. Moss looks in. The pitch misses low, ball 3. Kennedy now works to a 3-0 count. Cut on and missed, strike 1. Kennedy took a nice healthy hack at that one, but comes up empty. She'll dig in now, the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Runner on first now for the Lady Indians, and to the plate comes Shayla Shoemaker. First pitch from Moss. Swung on, fouled off to the right side. Count is 0-1. Shayla just a little bit behind on that one. Moss with the 0-1. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. This one's going to get past the catcher. And advancing to second will be Kennedy Shoemaker. Count evens up 1-1. Moss delivers. Swung on, grounded to the right side. Bobbling it at second, but finally going over, getting the out at first is Morgan as she gets it to Jones. 4-3 on the ground out, but advancing to third will be Kennedy Shoemaker. One down now for the Lady Indians. Runner on third. And to the plate. Swung on, fouled off to the right side is Lauren Stevens. Counts 0-1. Bo Kidd and Riley Laxton here with the call. Lauren will dig back in. She's 0 for 0 on the ball game. I believe grounded into a... No, I apologize. She walked last time up. Counts 1-1. Lady Indians still looking to get on the board. The 1-1. Swung on. This one's off the handle. Popped up to the left side. Coleman under it. She'll make the grab. Quickly 2 away. And again, Oneida getting a runner just on the cusp of scoring, but thus far unable to plate one. As Sieber digs in, first pitch. Got her on the foot. Puts a runner at first and third now for the Lady Indians. 2 away. Jolie Duncan going to step to the plate.
Do you send Mallory at second base here?
You don't want to make the third. out on a stolen base, but I think you do send her. Pitch is fouled off, counts 0-1. I think you automatically send her just to try to take that force away. And you also put an extra runner on in scoring position. Moss delivers the 0-1. Swung on, popped up right side, foul territory. It's going to get down in foul territory for a foul ball. And now the count quickly goes to 0-2 here on Sieber. Or excuse me, on Duncan. Jolie can find a way to straighten one out here. Swung on, grounded to the right side, and foul once again.
Staying alive.
Count stays 0-2. Runners on the corners for the Lady Indians. 2 away here, bottom half of the third. They trail 5-0.
This is, again, something that Sunbright has done tonight that we haven't been able to do, is stay ahead of a count.
This one's low for a ball. Counts now 1-2. And trotting down to second, as we talked about, is Sieber. So now runners on in scoring position with a 1-2 count. Duncan looking to straighten one out in between the lines. The pitch. High ball 2. Nice hold up there by Jolie. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, and 2 on. Moss's pitch. Misses inside, ball 3. Count goes full. If she puts Duncan on, it doesn't really do any damage. Actually may help her out a little bit because it puts the force in any bag with the next batter coming up to the plate. The 3-2. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, and the Lady Indians go down, stranding 2 on in scoring position. We go to the top half of the 4th inning. Oneida trailing 5-0 to the Lady Tigers of Sunbright right here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here on Oneida Indians Live, top half of the 4th inning coming up as Sunbright leading the Lady Indians of Oneida 5-0 here on Oneida Indians Live. Bo Kidd, Riley Laxton here with the call and update from Coalfield. It's the top half of the 5th inning, and Oneida is trailing the Yellow Jackets 15-4. First pitch of the inning from Jolie Duncan misses for a ball, and the count's 1-0. To the pitcher for Sunbright, number 23, Moss. The 1-0 misses outside. Counts now 2-0. Trying to get you an update from Jane Terry Hoffman Field in the soccer game against Anderson County as well. Pitch misses high, ball 3. Duncan falls behind now 3-0. The pitch. Straight over the pipe for strike 1. Three balls and a strike. Swung on, lifted into center field. Sieber tracks back, makes the grab for out number 1. Nice job there by Mallory Sieber of catching that one as soon as it came off the bat. Backtracks just a couple of steps to make the grab for the first out of the inning. Brings Jones up here for the Lady Tigers. This one right down the gut for strike 1. Lady Indians have had their struggles this afternoon from the plate. Swung on, fouled off to the left side, and the count now goes to 0-2. If I'm not mistaken, 9 runners left on in the first 4 innings of this one, which means they've only not stranded a bag with a Lady Indian on it 3 times total. This one misses for ball 1, counts 1-2.
And you just can't win a game doing stuff like that.
You can't leave runners on like that. No, you cannot. Got to get those offensive struggles out of your head. And that one's cut on and missed. Strike 3, Duncan sits down another on strikes, puts 2 away. Defensively, Oneida not looking bad. They really aren't. Couple of mishaps here have allowed a couple of runners to score. Bases loaded walk, I believe a bases loaded hit by pitch as well, was a couple of those runs coming in. Defensively, they've played pretty solid. Offensively, they've just struggled getting contact off of Moss. As this pitch misses inside for ball 1 to the center fielder, number 1, Smith.
Yeah, we have to give credit where credit's due. That girl for Sunbright has pitched a great game tonight.
Yes, that young lady has pitched a phenomenal contest in the circle tonight for Sunbright. Pitch misses for a ball, counts now 2-0 here to Smith. Duncan looks in for the sign, the 2-0. Misses low, ball 3, counts now 3-0. First time she's really gotten behind badly here in this inning. The 3-0 from Duncan. In there for a strike on the outside corner, counts 3-1. Three balls and a strike. The pitch misses inside, ball 4. Puts a runner on first for the Lady Tigers, 2 away here. As to the plate comes the third baseman, number 15, Coleman. Two away, first pitch, swung on, missed, strike 1. The throw down to second, not in time, as Smith will steal second. Oh, 1 count now, 2 down. And a runner on in scoring position. Duncan's pitch. High and outside for a ball, count evens at 1-1. Thank you to everyone watching in here this evening on Oneida Indians Live. Also, thank you to everyone that helped get this broadcast going here this afternoon. Of course, Riley Laxton here on camera, as well as color commentating. Swung on. This one popped up center field. Can an Indian get to it? Saber runs in, makes the nice grab for out number 3, and the inning is over. Sunbright goes down quietly, stranding a runner on in scoring position. We head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Lady Indians still trailing 5-0 here on Oneida Indians Live. Bottom half of the 4th inning, first pitch misses outside, ball 1 to the Lady Indians left fielder number 9, Ashlyn Cotton. As Oneida trails 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th on Oneida Indians Live. Bo Kid Riley Laxton here with a call. The 1-0 pitch swung on, fouled back. Count evens up at 1 apiece. We were thanking everyone that was involved with the broadcast here as we were closing out the top half of the 4th inning. Once again, Riley Laxton here on camera and color commentating today. Will King over here on the scoreboard with us. Clayton Posey taking part of, getting ready for that prom season over there tonight. But he's watching in and making sure everything's going well from afar.
Yeah.
And then, of course, our good friends over at the IH Sports Network, Greg Bond helping us out with some things, as well as this is also on the IH Sports Network. We thank them for being able to be a part of their broadcast as well, as this one misses. Count evens now at 2-2. Swung on, fouled off left side. It's going to get down in foul territory. Count stays at 2-2. And then a special thanks to Riley's little brother, former Indian, Lucas Laxton. He's helping us out tonight with getting some highlights over at Jane Terry Hoffman Field in that soccer matchup between the Indians and the Mavericks of Anderson County.
Which should be a great contest.
Should be. I wish we had an update for that one for you, but thus far have not gotten that. This one's popped up right to Moss for out number 1. Cotton goes down on the P1, bringing Shiloh Shoemaker to the plate. Shiloh stands in. Moss looks for the sign. First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Moss delivers. Misses low, ball one, count evens 1-1. We'll have to look at next week's schedule before we can give you an idea of what we will have for you on Oneida Indians Live. Of course, all that being weather permitting. This one grounded off to the right side. It's going to get under the glove of the second baseman, Morgan, and Shiloh Shoemaker going to make it down to first for the Lady Indians. One down, one on, and the lineup rolls over. Praley Welch going to come to the plate. Praley digs in. First pitch. Shows bunt, goes after it, and misses it for strike one.
Now would be a great time for the Indians to start a rally.
No questions. No questions about that. Moss gets the sign. Now the 0-1. Praley cuts on, fouls this one off. No, they're going to say she did not foul it off. That it was just cut on and missed for strike two, and it's a pass ball, and going down to second, it's going to be Shiloh Shoemaker. So no balls, two strikes now, and a runner at second. Pitch to Welch. Swung on, grounded off to the right side, and foul. Count remains 0-2. Praley just looking for good contact here. Moss's pitch. Outside corner, strike three. Welch goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Again, the outside corner has been the detriment to the Lady Indians this evening.
And Moss has been hitting it.
Absolutely. She has peppered it all night long. Melanie Lee grounds it back up the middle. Moss will snag it over to first. 1-3 on the ground out, and the Lady Indians strand another on in scoring position. Top half of the fifth inning coming up. Lady Indians trailing 5-0 here on Oneida Indians Live. Top half of the fifth inning, Lady Indians still trailing Sunbright by a score of 5-0. Here on Oneida Indians Live, Bo Kidd and Riley Laxton here with the call this afternoon. As Jolie Duncan looks in for the sign, the first pitch of the fifth inning is going to be high, ball one. Again, Oneida trails 5-0 here to the Lady Tigers of Sunbright. Duncan gets her sign. The 1-0 peppers the strike zone. Count evens now at 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch. Swung on, foul tipped back, strike two. Counts now 1-2. To Buchanan. 7-8-9 hitters due up here for the Lady Tigers. Final from Coalfield. The Yellow Jackets get the 15-4 win over the Indians for baseball. Swung on, grounded to third. Lauren Stevens up with it. Fires over to first, but has to come off the bag is Praley Welch. And on at first is Buchanan. Runner at first, no one down. Designated player number 17, Van, coming to the plate. High school baseball team moves to 9-9 with that loss. This pitch misses low for a ball, gets by Shoemaker. And advancing to second is Buchanan.
Both teams tonight have had plenty of runners in scoring position. The difference is that one team has...
Throw down to third. She's out. Caught stealing third is Buchanan. Puts one away. Pitch missed for a ball. Counts 2-0. Nice throw there by Shayla Shoemaker. 2-0 pitch. Misses low, ball 3.
I was saying that the difference in this game is that Sunbright's capitalized on their runners in scoring position.
They have.
And they've remained aggressive, as we just saw. A runner try to steal third, but a good play by Shayla Shoemaker takes the runner out of the question.
Nice tag down at third also by Stevens. 3-0 pitch. Misses high, ball 4. Runner now at first. One down. And the catcher, number 34, Petrie, coming to the plate. Expect to see the runners being aggressive still. This one's in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. She does not go that time. As you see on on your screen now, the shadows starting to settle in here on the softball field. As that sun goes down, the shadows play a big role on the infield. Swung on to the left side. It's foul. Counts 0-2. Left side of the infield, you see it really well because of the sun. That right side, it's almost black. It's so dark. There's no sense, though, in turning lights on just yet because it's still so daylight out. That one's going to hit her. And trotting down to first will be Petrie, putting runners on first and second now with one away. And the lineup rolls over. Here comes the second baseman, number 12, Morgan. Morgan still 0 for 0 on the ball game, has drawn 3 walks.
And we just got a courtesy runner by Sunbright.
First pitch in there for a strike, counts 0-1. That looks to be number 6, Clifton, that has come in to run for Sunbright. No balls and a strike, 1 down, 2 on. The pitch. Outside corner, strike 2, and Duncan works ahead now 0-2. The 0-2 offering. Outside ball 1, it's going to get in the dirt, and both runners are going to advance 60 feet. One ball, 2 strikes. Now runners on in scoring position for Sunbright. Duncan looks in, the 1-2. Misses inside, count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. Duncan's 2-2. Catching the inside corner. Strike 3 called. And quickly now 2 away here for Sunbright. The lefty, Nichols, coming to the plate. The switch hitter, I apologize. Nichols coming to the plate. Shows bunt. She's going to lay it down. Duncan, can she field it and get over to first in time? She does. 1-3 on the ground out. Ends the inning, and 2 are stranded here in the frame. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. 5-0. Sunbright leads here on Oneida Indians Live. Misses outside, ball 3. Counts 3-1. Three balls and a strike to pitch. Misses for ball 4, and now a runner goes back to first for the Indians with 2 away. Mallory Sieber going to come to the plate. Stevens trots down to first as Sieber digs in at the plate. Moss kicks, fires. First pitch swung on, fouled off to the right side. And now to play, counts 0-1. Pitch. Misses. Count evens at 1-1. 2 away here. Bottom half of the 5th. Indians still trailing 5-0. The 1-1 from Moss. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Sieber taking a nice healthy hack at that one though, Riley.
Yeah, it was a little high and she got under it, but she took a big swing at it.
Moss gets her sign. The 1-2. Misses low. Count evens at 2-2. Inside, ball 3. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Stevens will be on the move with the pitch. Payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. Stevens will go to second. Puts runners on first and second for the Lady Indians. 2 down, and Jolie Duncan coming to the plate.
Can the Lady Indians capitalize on this opportunity with 2 runners on base? This is where they've struggled tonight.
First pitch misses, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch from Moss. Swung on, grounded to the left side. Stevens will be forced out at third on the 6-5 fielder's choice. And the Lady Indians go down quietly. Stranding 2 more on, we head to the top half of the 6th inning. Lady Indians trail 5-0 here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here on the Oneida Indians Live. Top half of the sixth inning. Lady Indians trailing 5-0 to the Lady Tigers of Sunbright. First pitch misses for a ball from Jolie Duncan. And the 1-0. Swung on, grounded hard to second. Up with it. Melanie Lee over to first. 6-3 on the ground out. One away. Lee comes up with a nice snag at short and gets it over to Welch for out number 1.
And we do have a score update for you on the Oneida Anderson County soccer game.
Looks like, great one. Great score for the Indians.
As the Indians lead 5-1 with Mason Keaton getting a hat trick tonight.
It's a nice win for the Indians this evening. The pitch from Duncan misses inside. Three goals from Mason Keaton, one from Levi James, and another from Justin Lynch. I'm sure Coach Derek Keaton very, very happy with his boys' performance here this evening. This pitch cut on and missed. Counts 1-1. Duncan looks in, the 1-1. This one's well inside for ball 2. Counts now 2-1. First baseman Jones is at the plate for Sunbright. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Lady Tigers. Swung on, fouled off left side. Count evens now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Jones will dig back in. Duncan gets her sign. The pitch. Swung on. Strike 3. Two away now in the frame. I apologize. It was the 3, 4, 5 hitters due up as Moss went down on that 6-3 ground out. Now 2 away as the center fielder Smith comes to the plate. First pitch. In there, strike 1. Swung on, grounded to short. Up with it is Lee. Over to first, in time. And the Lady Indians sit down Sunbright 1-2-3 in the top half of the 6th. We go to the bottom half. Oneida still looking to get on the board. It's 5-0 here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here on Oneida Indians Live, bottom half of the 6th inning, Lady Indians still looking to get on the scoreboard here. Late in this one, they trail 5-0 to the Lady Tigers of Sunbright. And due up for the Lady Indians will be number 9, Ashlyn Cotton. Be the 8-9-1 hitters due up here for the Lady Indians in the bottom of the 6th. Moss looks in. First pitch of the bottom of the 6th on the way. High ball 1. Cotton 0 for 1 on the day. Has reached. The pitch misses outside ball 2. The question is, how quickly is Moss going to finally tire out? That was her 103rd pitch of the game. She winds and delivers. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. Counts now 2-1. The thing about softball compared to baseball, the arm motion, you don't really get as tired going through a game. I've seen one young lady at the collegiate level, 213 pitches in a game. That one's cut on and missed strike 2, counts now even at 2-2. But you just get in that groove. It's a different kind of form. There's not as much wear and tear on the elbow.
Yeah, but just don't ask me to do it. I don't think I could ever.
Ball fouled off. Back off the roof here, just over top of us.
Right back at us.
Tried to make the catch. Thought Russell was going to make it, but
he's not that good at protecting us.
We'll see how that goes tomorrow. I bet he protects you well tomorrow.
I try to avoid him at all costs every day.
I wonder why. Probably because of the way you talk to him.
No, listen, I'm not the bad guy here, okay? I am not the bad guy.
The 2-2 from Moss. Swung on. This is hit well down the left side, but it's going to get foul. Cotton gave it a ride.
Honestly, the best contact we've seen tonight from a Lady Indian.
Possibly so.
If they can just move on it quicker.
Yeah, well, you didn't need to move on it any quicker there because you pulled it. You were ahead of it.
Oh, yeah.
Got to wait back on it a little bit there. The 2-2 swung on, fouled off to the right side. She's hit both sides of the lines. Let's see if she can put something in between them.
Ashlyn Cotton battling at the plate here.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat on the way. Swung on, grounded towards third. Up over to first in time, 5-3 on the ground out as Coleman gets it to Jones for out number 1. One away. Shiloh Shoemaker going to come to the plate. Shiloh 0 for 2 on the day. Shoemaker going to dig in. Moss, toes, delivers, swung on, missed, strike 1. Lady Indians down to their final 5 outs, trailing by 5. Again, they'll be back in action up here tomorrow, weather pending. This one swung on, it's hit well into right field, down for a base hit on the inside, just inside the right field line. Shoemaker on with the single. Lady Indians again back in action tomorrow, weather pending, as they will host the Lady Royals of Eagleton for a district doubleheader. That's scheduled to begin at 5 p.m. Praley Welch digs in. 1 for 3 on the day. She lays down the bunt to the left side. Is she there? She's safe! Beats out the infield single, and all of a sudden, the Lady Indians with 2 on and 1 down.
Let's keep it moving.
Nice piece of hitting there by Praley Welch. Puts Melanie Lee to the plate with 2 on and 1 down.
She hit that bunt at just the right angle to where the pitcher could not make a play, and the third baseman had to come up, and she thought the pitcher was going to make the play.
The pitch. Bunt shown. This one's popped up. She'll make the grab for out number 2.
That's the risk you take with bunting. You can get under it and pop it up right in front of the catcher or the pitcher.
Bunting is a work of art. It honestly is. You and I both know that. We're National League fans, so we've seen the bunt for years.
Some may not like it, but to guys like us, it's the perfect
It's
place.
pure. First pitch inside, ball 1 here to Kennedy Shoemaker, who's 1 for 2 on the day.
Way to hold up on that swing.
Yeah, you can see she wanted to trigger. Holds back. Counts 1-0. 2 on for the Lady Indians. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Moss delivers. Outside, ball 2.
Kennedy is in control of the count right now. I think she can, let's see her poke a ball out.
2-0. Swung on, hit well to the right side, but foul. Counts now 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 2 down here for the Lady Indians. Lights are on now here at Jack E. Lay Sports Complex. Low ball 3. Shoemaker works ahead to a 3-1 count. Now the pitch has got to be your perfect pitch.
Do you give her the green light here, or do you let her take one?
If it's the perfect pitch and she wants it, absolutely she can green light and swing. The 3-1. Low and in the dirt. Swung on, fouled off. Now the count goes full, 3-2, and your runners are going to be on the move on the pitch. Moss toes the rubber, gets her signed. Shoemaker digs in, the 3-2. Misses inside, ball 4, and now bags packed full of Lady Indians once again. 2 down. Shayla Shoemaker going to come to the plate. The cleanup hitter for the Lady Indians, 0 for 3 on the day. Moss looks in, first pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Counts 0-1. The 0-1. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. 3 Lady Indians stand on the bags. The pitch for Moss. Inside, ball 2. Now time going to be called as the catcher Petrie comes out to speak with Moss. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what the time was for, but Moss takes off the glasses now. She had the shades on. The 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Shoemaker caught out on her front foot there. Count evens now at 2-2.
Catchers really have much use for the sunglasses now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Moss toes the rubber of the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And the Lady Indians leave them loaded yet again. We head to the top of the 7th, 5-0. Sunbright leads it here on Oneida Indians Live. Top half of the 7th inning, Jolie Duncan's first pitch. Misses inside, ball 1. As the 6, 7, and 8 hitters are due up here for the Lady Tigers in the top half of the 7th inning. Buchanan, the shortstop, it's the 6, 7, 8 hitters, I apologize. And that is Coleman, the third baseman, at the plate. Takes first pitch for a ball. This one misses, ball 2, counts 2-0. Duncan, who came in relief, has done a pretty good job this afternoon inside the circle. Coleman now with a 3-0 count. That one's in there for a strike. Counts 3-1 to Coleman, who is 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Duncan looks in the pitch. Low ball 4. And she'll trot down to first. A runner at first. Nobody down. And now the shortstop Buchanan coming to the plate. Buchanan 0 for 1 on the day. Duncan looks in, first pitch. Misses inside, ball 1. It's down on the dirt. Throw down to second, not in time. As Coleman will take second on the steal. Runner now in scoring position, nobody down. Sunbright looking to add some insurance heading to the bottom of the 7th. Duncan's pitch swung on, popped up. She'll make the grab just outside of the circle for out number 1. puts one away here in the top half of the 7th. Number 17, the designated player Van, now to the plate. Van 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch misses high, ball 1. That sun goes down, it's a completely different atmosphere up here.
It really is.
Ball starts to fly a little bit. As that one's actually going to get Van on the leg. Now runners at first and second with one down.
Jelly's having some control issues now.
But she's done a good job at working herself out of a jam for the majority of the day.
Yeah.
Petrie to the plate. The catcher. First pitch, high, ball 1. Duncan toes the rubber. Petrie 0 for 2 on the day. Swung on, popped up left side. It's going to be in foul territory, and it's out of the reach of Lauren Stevens. Got a late jump on that one. Falls in foul territory. Count evens at 1-1. Again, thank everybody for tuning in this evening on Oneida Indians Live as well as the IH Sports Network for Oneida Lady Indians softball. 1-1 misses inside, ball 2. Right now, Duncan leaving everything a little bit inside. Jolie looks in, the 2-1. Swung on, popped up right side. Will Welch get to it? She does. In foul ground, nice play by Pirelli Welch for out number 2. Lineup rolls over. Second baseman, number 12, Morgan, now to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Has drawn a multitude of walks. Takes first pitch inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Right down the pipe for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. Jolie now in relief up to 93 pitches. The pitch cut on and missed, strike 2 as Petrie was Morgan well behind on that one. Count now goes to 1-2. Lady Indians looking to get out of the jam and then get the sticks rolling in the bottom half of the inning. Pitch low in the dirt, ball 2. It gets by Shoemaker. Throw down to third. Not sure. Don't need to throw that one and risk a throwing error.
No, it was a late throw anyway. The runner was already standing on third by the time the ball even got there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Don't risk the chance of that ball getting all the way down the line and allowing an extra run to come in to score. 2-2 swung on to the right side. Kennedy Shoemaker up with it. She'll underhand it to first. 4-3 on the ground out. And the inning is over. Sunbright strands a pair on in scoring position. Bottom of the 7th coming up. The Lady Indians need 5 to continue the game, 6 to win it here on Oneida Indians Live.